Did you know that Lizard Island is home to a variety of unique wildlife, including the iconic yellow lizard? This exclusive island with its ancient granite peaks and crystal clear waters has captivated visitors for centuries, even the legendary David Attenborough. Did you know it was once a secret hideaway for celebrities and royalty?
So this beach is where we're anchored in. This is what we call Watson's Bay, adaptly named after Mary Watson. Up until recently, the last cyclone, her cottage was still there to be seen. And all on that flat, just behind those casuarina trees you can see, there was actually a village of different operators, and they were collecting beach demare, treepang, sea slugs, all the same name there, and it was actually Australia's first export. Top of the mountain here is called Cook's Look. That's where Jimmy Cook himself, he actually climbed up.
So here we are at Lizard Island. We just come into Anchor Bay, arrange for them to pick up our gear and drive it to the kite spot. We're going to walk around about 1 to 1.5 k along the runway.
We're making way to the spot for kiting today. I'm super excited. The walk is absolutely beautiful.
Kited in the blue water just around Brisbane and Sandgate, so really looking forward to getting into this butter smooth, crystal clear water over the coral, over the sand caves. Bit of a dream.
We already saw turtles and lizards.
Lizards! I've just had a pretty cool session.
Well, this is actually where we believe the local fellas came up on their canoes and they
Feels like it, doesn't it?
from north direction, south direction on, way further down up here. They actually landed on the next beach over, and we can see up the hills. We can see their middens, which are quite some interesting, quite large middens. So they had a good seafood piece.
Off to Lizard Island again, gonna go head up to Marlin Bar, a couple beers, a couple pizzas, and yeah. Yeah, I can smell the corners from here.
So we just got off our boat to explore Lizard Island again.
did you enjoy today?
It was fun.
I don't know what to say, yeah. It's just,
Obviously beautiful. I don't know what else to say about it. No lizards.
Back in the early 70s was the first people that came here. They actually camped on the beach to build the resort. Back in the early 70s. 74, I think they took their first guest, and they were marlin fishermen, adventurers, something similar to like you guys. And then from there it expanded through many different owners to about a 42-room hotel there. The big white building is what we call the pavilion. Tiger Woods actually was the one to quote to us that it was one of the nicest hotel rooms he's ever stayed in. So yeah, he was quite an interesting character. And the building in the far distance, you can see that's what they call the house, and that's just a work of art, a legacy, so to speak. Stephen Jane Wilson, his father was one of the 4 founders of the island. And Steve, as a young boy, tells me that he was actually at the table in the lodge where all the beaches got named. So rightly so. When we travel around the island tomorrow or the next day, we'll actually show you some of the different beaches, and one of them's been renamed Attenborough Beach after David Attenborough, because he actually loved it. It's one of his nicest spots to be. So. So you got to the north here, you got North Direction Island and South Direction Island. By the time Jimmy Cook come up here, he's running out of names to call islands. So, but as we can see, one slopes one way to the west, the other one slopes the other way to the east. And actually, when you're heading out to the reef, you line the 2 up, and that'll point to north. And that's how Jimmy used to get out of the northern channel out of here. The one in the middle, you can see that's called High Rock. Hey.
Who's Jimmy?
Lieutenant James Cook. You know, he wasn't from any flash upbringing or anything. He was just a bottom dweller like us that excelled in what he did. And they ended up having to make him a captain.
Ah.
And he wasn't born into it, he earned it.
When did you first meet him?
Oh, a few years ago now, you know.